guys, and welcome back to playing Endless Summer, Book 3, Chapter 7. Warwick has sent you back in time. A fateful wedding is underway at Rosencraft Manor, and your actions could change history again. Again, we're changing history again, people. And a wedding? Chapter 7, where I needed you to be. Do 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 do. Can't find us now, huh? You reach out frantically for something to grasp, but you're falling through intangible light and color. Another time rift opens below you. Through it, you're able to see a field. That's not Cortel. Where am I going? You emerge and begin plummeting towards your opulent garden party. Several of your friends are falling around you. Time to improvise a landing. Land on Craig! Sorry, Craig. Craig lands safely in the grass below you until you drop on top of him. Ow, leave my kidneys alone, bruh. Sorry. Guys, where are Jake and Mike? Estella stares up at the wavering rift. I saw them going. They should have already come through by now. Okay, are they still at work? I think they got dragged through another one of those holes after everything went swirly. Guys? Alistair braces his hands from the sneeze, winces at the pain of his burns. Then they must be in an entirely separate time period. This is all my fault. Guys? Zara pulls the first half of the island's heart out of her bag. We still got this, Elise. Guys! Diego points at a man in the threadbare suit. He's staring at you, invisibly shaking. Who are you? Where did you come from? Who are you? We're time travelers? We're time travelers? Time travel? Oh, please, you work for Barnaby, don't you? You're here to rough me up. Hang on, I don't know what's going on here, but... Well, you can tell your employer that I'm reporting him to the authorities. With that, he turns and dashes through the entrance of a nearby hedge maze. Whoops. The sound of live music draws your attention. Across the garden, guests in formal attire are dancing and sipping champagne, their faces concealed behind elaborate masks. Who are you? Who is this? Who is everybody? I don't think anyone else has spotted us yet. Hey, idiots, can we hide now unless you want to cause a time paradox? We could follow that man in the hedges, but we might scare him even more. Pretty much our only option right now. Everyone rushes over to the maze entrance. Electrolytes twinkle among carefully tended foliage. So where or when are we? Judging from these light bulbs, filaments like this were only produced for a few years after World War I. That will place us... I was speaking! We're probably arrived in the early 1920s. What? An awkward silence hangs between Grace and Alistair. She glares at him. Yes, very astute. Yo, we'll be older than the Endless when we finally catch up to our own time. Zara rolls her eyes. We're not gonna just wait 90 years, her dork. Whatever we do, we need to find a way back to Jake and Mike. What is this? Varn looks down at himself in confusion. His body is shimmering eerily. Various items on his person begins to fade from view. Varn, are you okay? Diego grasps Varn's shoulders. Please don't disappear, please. Not me. I'll just made by my friends by filming my subjects. He watches helplessly as the item vanish. Tari had given me that bracelet, Saraxa, that ceremonial knife, and my mother designed those tattoos. Wait, we've seen these before. The helicopter back at Masada. It was jumping between realities because the past was in flux. But if things given to Varn are fading away, that means... The Vanti are at risk, Varn's family is at risk. I'm gonna say the Vanti are at risk. Think about it, the helicopter almost disappeared because Jake can't turn himself in. So if everything Varn has that he didn't make is disappearing, then the paradox in this timeline might be erasing the people who did make them. What? That could be the only conclusion, yes. No, my people, I must do something. He clutches on the items, chin quivering as his hands pass right through them. Fern. Let's think for a second. If we didn't show up here, what wouldn't have happened? We wouldn't have made that man fear for his life. And he probably would have gone to that party. I don't know if it was us he was really afraid of, though. He said a name. Grace is peeking around the hedge towards the festivities. Did anyone notice that one of the guests looked like kind of a bride, and why are they all wearing masks? Brian looks up stunned. Masks are a sacred part of Vanti culture because they were worn by the very first of our people. Oh my god, is that wedding the one in the creation myth of the Vanti? You think back to the Valley of Tombs and the carvings of the masked bride and guests. So it all started with a masquerade-themed wedding? Alright, we should probably, Sean suddenly gasps and grabs his thigh. Sean, you literally have a bullet in your leg. Sit down so I can take it out. As Michelle works on Sean's wound, you notice Raj straining to reach under a hedge. Something's down here. With effort, he pulls out a weather suitcase. Hello, what's this? Looks like it was forgotten under there for a while. Craig Hales busts open the rusted latches inside lavish fabric glitter in the soft light. I think we just scored a disguise or two, dudes. Quinn inspects the contents of the suitcase. Shane, this looks like it's your size. Try it on. Dang, I'm looking fresh. I'm looking clean, though. Nah, I'm not quite feeling this. I'll stick to what I have. There's not a lot else we could wear in there. Oh, well. Alright, we could fix the paradox we create here. Maybe it'll stabilize whatever's going on with that time rift. Worth a try. So we'll pause the service to see what we can do from behind the scenes. Messing with the past might be asking for trouble. Then we'll take every step with care. It's all we got right now. I'll wait here. I can't risk my connection to Vanti history creating any more problems. I'm staying with you. Okay, you two. We'll be back as soon as we can. Let's go, team. What are we calling ourselves? Team Vanti? You walk towards the party at a steady, business-like pace to avoid drawing attention to yourself. Your friends follow, trying to remain as inconspicuous as possible. At a banquet table, a waiter is carving an entire baked pig while a group of masked guests converse nearby. So he let her go. Why the Rosencrafts were keeping staff who couldn't even polish silver? Who the heck knows? They were unaccustomed to service roster, and Rosencraft Sr. knew as little about leading a household as he did about leading a family. A pamphlet lies in the grass near her feet. A schedule of events for the marriage of Flora Sullivan and Arthur Barnaby? That padlock I found said that Flora loved Eugene, not Arthur. To keep up the rules, Alistair leaves Craig's and Quinn and set on the table. For pity's sake, Craig, of all the forks out of place, is salad first, then entree. Why do rich people need more than one fork? What's the difference? I know, right? One's for going in the house, and the others are sticking up there. Okay, then, want to explain that again, Alistair? Just then you hear sniffling near a secluded tree. You walk over to investigate. A few of your friends notice and follow you. On the other side, you discover the woman with bridal gown you seen earlier. How am I even go about this? I can't possibly. She pulls off her mask and begins to weep into her hands. Tentatively, you approach her. Dang, she's beautiful. Oh, who? She pauses mid-startled to look you over. For the last time, I told the staff to please leave me alone. We're not staff. You're not? Then what do you want? I mean, we heard someone cry. Or should I say, what's going on here? You know what? I'm gonna say, what's going on here? Going on? I hardly see why that's any of your business. Geez, Shane, ease up a little. I'm sorry. I'm Shane. This is Alistair, Estella, Grace, and Zara. Pleased to meet you. Flora Sullivan. Flora, nobody should be sad at their wedding. I know it's hard to face a decision like this. I know it's hard to face a decision like this. If there's anything you want to talk about, I can at least listen. We're certainly seeing our share of hard choices. When faced with a possible dilemma, one must give themselves a chance to pause and reflect. Was man supposed to meet you here? Flora stares at you in astonishment. Eugene, where is he? What do you know? He's fine, but I really need to know more about what's going on if I'm going to help. Flora considers you for a long moment. I don't know what you want, but you're playing a dangerous game. Okay. If you really are friends of Eugene, tell him that's too late. Tell him to leave while you can. Flora. She carefully refastens her mask. I must return to the rehearsal dinner. I suggest you go. This isn't your problem. As you return to the party, the gentleman in the elfin mask approaches you. Uh-oh. We'll need some more wine, please. Oh. Right. He corrects you sharply. Right, Mr. Barnaby. I'm sorry. As you pour several glasses for the grumbling's guests, you tilt your ear to their conversation. Quite a place, no, thanks to the aristocrat's poor judgment, this entire estate was practically owned by the banks. Quite a child who lived here before thought he could enhance humankind with his pills. Arthur's free hand clenches into a fist at his side, his arm quivering with rage. Will not speak of him. Eugene's a fool and a miscreant. How dare he try to place himself between my beloved and I? Knows better now, doesn't he? What the heck? Among the surrounding guests, an uncomfortable silence hangs in the air. Once the bottle of wine is empty, you hurry back towards the others. It's then that you see him, staring through the shrubbery. Eugene. Eugene realizes that he's been spotted. He takes off on the sprint. Not again. Wait, I didn't talk to you. He runs back towards the hedge maze with you in close pursuit. Your friends rush after you. Eugene, wait, Flora sent me. At the sound of her name, he freezes and turns. Flora, is she alright? Diego runs around a corner behind Eugene. He glances behind him and then at you, realizing that he's been trapped. If you're working for Barnaby, just get it over with already. Well, that's okay. We don't work for anybody. Yeah. I'm gonna say Flora's waiting for you. She needs you. You should go to her. Does she? It seems like she's ready to go through with the marriage. A flood of emotion twists Eugene's features. He runs a trembling hand over his face. I would have given her everything. I told her as much, and she turned me away. And then that bastard Barnaby swept in and took my everything, my home, my business, and now Flora. She's clearly trying to protect you. She knows what Arthur wants to do to you. Yeah. Let's see. Give up on her. Maybe you could get all back. Try to make it up to you. I'm gonna say she tried to make it up to you. You hand Eugene the padlock found on Neptune Cove. What is this? No land, no sea, no one will keep us apart. She made this? Heck yeah. Shane, where did you get that? You know. I wrote a message on the back of Z's computer lock once. As hard as it smells isn't exactly love poetry, loser. Eugene got sobs well up in his throat. Oh, Flora, I had no idea. I thought she was going to tell me never to see her again. He turns the lock over in his hand. That was over a year ago, though. Look at the awareness. She may not still feel that way. Listen, tomorrow's the ceremony, right? This is your last chance. You got to be there to tell Flora how you feel. You're right, but Arthur would sooner have his men kill me than let her go. We'll take care of Arthur and his goons. You just show up and do what you need to do. Yes, I'll be there. Thank you. We're Team Eugene. On the verge of tears, Eugene rushes past the Algovaran and heads deeper into the maze. Hopefully that'll do it. We'll find out tomorrow, it seems. I better go let Flora know. Maybe. I'll go with you, Shane. Diego looks at Varn, who nods permissively. Returning to the party, you find Ralston talking with Flora. I think your household staff ain't dressing right. You now notice? Oh, well, I told them to wear costumes only appropriate for the occasion. She knows you and Diego and turns quickly back to Ralston. If you'll forgive me, I should probably make another round with the guests. Do your duty, Miss Sullivan. Remember who's watching your back. She sends a furtive glance your direction and head towards the tree. Well, did you find out anything? Good news, he'll be here tomorrow. Flora's eyes loud. She clasps her hands together joyfully. Oh, thank God, my Eugene. Shane, you have no idea how much this means to me. From her pocket, she produced a small brass key. Have you already secured accommodations for the night? Not really? Well, you and your friends are certainly welcome to the servants' quarters. There's also a special private wing to the manor accessible by the ski. A couple of you could perhaps stay there if you don't mind sharing a bed. Shane, that sounds like an adventure Quinn will be into, or maybe Sean. What? Uh, no. I'm going to stay with my friends for now. We've gone through a lot. Flora rises and dons her mask once more. Of course, the servants' quarters are to your left. You'll be expecting the ballroom by dawn. You head back to the others. Looks like we're spending the night. Good thing Craig snores too loud for anyone to actually sleep. Hey, Roger's just as bad. I keep telling you guys it's Estella. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, people, let's argue more finance our best. Come on. In the morning, you find your way to the ballroom and gather towards the back. The guests are still in costumes and the wedding decorations appear to have a masquerade theme. Something about this seems really familiar. This is the same ballroom we found at the Celestial. How is it even possible? We're not in the Celestial, are we? Oh no, I don't see Eugene. Guys, we need a backup plan. What if he... A man in a lion mask walks over to you. He discreetly reveals his face. What if I... what? You made it. Go get her, man. Sean points at Flora, positioned at the side of the ballroom where Al stand close by her. Even through the mask, you see resignation in her eyes. Eugene swallows hard. Well, Sashay, the ceremony is about to start. Grace puts a hand on his shoulder. Just tell her how you feel all of it while you still can. Eugene seems to consider Grace's words. He takes a deep breath, strains his back, and strides across the ballroom. Flora, I'm here. A hush falls over the crowd. Flora pulls off her mask. Eugene! I know that we made through a lot. I made my share of mistakes, but I'll never want to stop loving you. I'm here to ask for your hand at long last. Will you marry me, Flora? Rossa takes a small step towards Flora, bringing something against her back. Don't forget our conversation, Miss Sullivan. Get away from her. Oh, Eugene, it's too late. I made up my mind. You have? No! Arthur clears his throat. I thought I had the trash taken out, but Pierce have legs. What? You call this trash? Nervous laughter comes from the crowd. We gotta do something. We're gonna be stuck if we don't fix this. All we have to do is take out Ralston. Estella curls her fingers into fists and glances towards you, awaiting your permission. I say we blow stuff up and get them out of here. I have a few tricks up my sleeve. No need. We can simply explain the evidence to the wedding guests and expose Arthur. Honestly, though, I'm gonna go with Alistair, because I need some points with him. Yeah, he doesn't dislike me anymore, but we still gotta work up to friendship. Leave it to me. Of all people, you're going to let him talk? Girl, sit your butt down. Alistair calmly walks over to the piano at one side of the ballroom and strikes a G major chord. If I may have your attention, please. Mass faces in the crowd begins to swivel towards him. It seems we all have been deceived by our host for today's ceremony, Arthur Barnaby. Not only did he hire someone to threaten this man's life, but he's clearly pressuring Miss Sullivan to marry him against her wishes. Looks like someone let the crazies in, folks. Mr. Rossa, is it? Why don't you show the crowd what's in your hand? Yeah. Ralston hesitates for a moment to raise his arms. A Derringer pistol is grasped in his left hand. Gas astonished murmurs fill the ballroom. Flora runs into Eugene's arms. Eugene, yes, I will happily marry you. You're the only man I love. As their lips meet, the object on Vernon's body reappear. Guys, we did it! Bang! Flora's pitched forward. What? Man, I knew this was going to happen. Flora's pitched forward as a bullet tears into her side. Dang. Flora! Russell used the distraction to run towards one of the exits. His Derringer pistol still smoking his grass. A tremor passes through the floor. Come back here! Uh-oh. Suddenly, everything begins to warp and wave as though the entire ballroom were melting away. What? Eugene gathers Flora in his arms and begins carrying her safety. Stay with me, my darling. I'm going to bring you to something that will help. He hurries towards a window, through which you see a grove of trees glistening with silver sap. Before you can turn and follow, a temper tears open beside you. The clockmaker leans through, holding her hand out to you. Come with me, quickly! Hasten through the rift as the room continues to quake and distort. One by one, your friends step out to winding road, deused and overgrown. Once everyone's gathered, the clockmaker adjusts her stopwatch. The shimmering terror folds in on itself and vanishes. That's that then. I'm sorry it took us so long to extract you. That particular time is rife with anomalies. I'm just glad you got to us when you did. What happened to Flora Eugene and the wedding guests? Well, the first eruption amount of tropical caused a quake that sent the wedding party far into the future. Over time, and as a result of regularly consuming energy imbued sad that became feral. Feral like the vampires in I Am Legend? That's a close approximation, yes. It will take centuries before civilization reasserted itself in the form of the Avanti traps you're familiar with. All because of the treachery of the groom. Man, weddings are the worst. I know, right? Year full self's approaching. Y'all went to a wedding and didn't invite me? Jake? I think I see Furball too. What? A blue streak races from behind Jake's legs. Furball! Furball, you're okay. Furball stalks over to you, his tail swiping across your leg affectionately. Hey! He showed up to give Mike and I some company while we waited. What happened to you guys? Where did you end up? A fairly stable period in the recent past. Once we extracted them, coming to Russell Manor in the current time helped us more easily reach you. Furball skitters towards Quinn, who happily gathers him up. Spiky hair Anarchist pops her head out of the manor house. I think your friend needs you, Jake. Come with me for this, Boy Scout. I don't know if I can face him alone. Right behind you. You enter the dilapidated manor alongside Jake. Dang. The barroom looks like the one you just fled from, only worn and tattered with decades of age. Mike rests against the back wall, cradling a cup of water in his hands. The cup is full all the way to the brim. Hey, Mike, how you feeling? Mike does a turn speaker, showing any signs of reaction to Jake's words. Mike, are you in there? Jake reaches out to gently shake Mike's shoulder. The cup slips from his hands, spilling water across his legs. Mike remains motionless, staring blankly across the room. Jake's eyes glisten with tears. His voice breaks off as he tries to find the words, but can't. He turns and storms out of the room, chest heaving in sorrow. Jake! Mike's head turns slightly. Grandpa? Mike, just give me a second to go talk to him, okay? I ain't your grandpa. You hurry outside to find Jake kicking apart a decayed barrel. I almost killed him, and when I thought he was dead, what'd I do? I turned tail and ran like the coward I am. Jake, he spoke to me. He called me Grandpa, dude. Or did he call you Grandpa? Great, well, you want to tell him that we all did was for nothing, that everyone we know and love is dead? You want to tell him how small of a chance we have left? A heavy silence hangs in the air. The tears slide from Jake's cheeks and strike broken pieces of the barrel. I can't do it, Shane. I just can't. Not after everything else. Jake suddenly freezes, glancing around the air warily. We ain't alone. It's him! Streams of green light come together in front of you. What the heck? Coalescing into Vanu's body. It's you. Slimer, I am not in the mood for this. Vanu holds out burning helmet instant. Refusing to move. Dang. Let it fade into the abyss. You stay back and watch the helmet burn away. Streams of ash drip through Vanu's fingers as the spirit vanishes. But every time I watch this, I feel sad. Oh, just watching everything burn to ashes, man. Man. Mike is standing in the manor's doorway looking you both over. Mike, can you hear me? I'm sorry, I wasn't ready to talk about everything yet. Mike stares at Jake searchingly. Finally, he nods emphatically, compassion in his eyes. Okay, come here, buddy, come here. Jake pulls him to a hug. Go catch up with the others, Boy Scout. I'll join you soon. As day turns to night, your friends finish a picnic dinner with the Arachnids. Arachnids? The anarchists? You wrote a T-Rex? Damn! Furbo snakes the queen's plate and begins nipping at scraps. Does a traveling mom only 2 or 3 time periods get boring for all of you? I don't know if I'll call it boring. I have photos of the Pelicine era inside the manor if anyone would care to see them. Heck yeah. Absolutely. You gaze up towards the moonlit cliffs before getting ready to follow everyone. A white corner peeks up over the edge. Is that a sail? Running over, you hear a crack on the water. You look down to see the Dorado. Yvonne leans out from beneath the rigging and calls out to you. Ahoy, Shane! Yvonne, you're alright. My sweet, look what I found. Found you, you algae-covered hermit crab. Shane, gather your friends to come aboard. We must talk to it sweet. You hear a surprised urgency in her voice, even from far away. Okay, I'll gear everyone. You hurry towards the manor to round up the group. A few minutes later, everyone is gathered on the deck of the Dorado. Yvonne clears her throat. Mrs. Mees, something found us afoot. She points out across the sea. A flickering crimson glow runs along the horizon. Damn, I promised myself I wasn't going to stay up until sunrise anymore. That isn't the sun, boy. Look closer. You squint into the distance. Withering tongues of fire. Is it Cetus? The lava is getting closer. Oh, never mind. The barricades this island is safe, but must be shrinking. This is the price is 1.17 times the square foot the viewer's height from sea level. In other words, not very far. Queen's gaze transfixed at the distant haze. It's the heart. The heart? What do you mean? Think about how much has happened to it. Being broken for so long, work draining its power. It's no longer strong enough to maintain the time anomaly that preserves the island. So we have to join the two halves together soon. Okay, whoa, Estella, were you taking a nap when this dude fed the heart to Cetus? I'm mistaken, Rue. Believe me, that's why I'm offering my ship to see things made right. We must bring down the beast and tear the stone from his gut. Are you with me? Guys, it's time to finish Cetus once and for all. Whew. That was a lot to take in. Oh my goodness. But dang, so we're gonna be taking down Cetus though? Like, this is not the end of Cetus. He is back and he is hungry. So, I'll see you guys next week for the next chapter of Endless Summer. Stay frosty. Bye-bye.